it's Lily Pad. I'm back here with another baking video. Today I'm going to show you how to make your own homemade pumpkin puree to make in your pumpkin pie. And I also have a pumpkin pie recipe video. I will put a link to that video in the description below. Things you are going to need for your pumpkin puree is obviously a pumpkin. This is the star of our show, Mr. Pumpkin. But don't get too attached to him. We're going to have to puree him, unfortunately. And the tools you are going to need is a blender, a ice cream scoop, knives. I'm not sure if a regular or serrated knife will work better for this pumpkin. I'm pretty sure it's the serrated one, but I have two knives just to be sure. A goop scoop, a bowl, a baking tray, and a cutting board. So now let's get pureeing and cutting our pumpkin. So now what you're going to have to do is cut open your pumpkin, Mr. Pumpkin. So you are going to need your knife, your pumpkin, and your cutting board. So you are going to take your knife and just start cutting around the stem part, like you're carving a jack-o'-lantern. Once you've done that, you have to cut your pumpkin in half, and if it's a really big pumpkin, you can cut it even in 2 quarters. So now what you want to do is scoop out all of your guts of your pumpkin and put them in the bowl. And you can save these or just throw them out because we're not going to be using them in their pie. So just do whatever you like with them. Now that I've got my pumpkin all cut into quarters and I have my baking sheet and my pumpkins are all scooped out, I'm going to just place them face down on my baking sheet, and you can pile them on top of one another. It really doesn't matter because they're all going to get baked. And then you want to bake these guys off at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for an hour, or until the rind, this part and this part, it's all nice and mushy and soft. So half of my pumpkin has come out of the oven nice and soft. The other half is still baking because it's not soft enough. So you just want to make sure your pumpkin is really soft and you can easily stick your ice cream scoop into it. So what you're just going to do is flip it over and just like peel away all the baked outer skin, and you'll be left with all the fleshy parts that you are going to use for your pumpkin puree. And if some of it won't come off, that is okay, because you can just take this stuff and put it in your blender, right in there. And then, for the parts that are still with the skin, you can take your ice cream scoop and scoop it out and put it in your blender also. So you are just going to do that with all of your pumpkin, and you can puree as much as you can fit in your blender, and then put it in a bowl, and then do some more. So this is the pumpkin puree you get in a can at the store, only it's so much better because it's homemade and fresh. So this is what you can make by baking and pureeing your pumpkin right at home. So yeah, this is your finished pumpkin puree straight out of the blender. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Here is your finished pumpkin puree. This is what it should look like. This stuff is just like the stuff that you buy in a can from the store, only it is homemade and much better because it's fresh. So yeah, you can store this in the refrigerator for up to a week, or you can store it in the freezer for up to 3 months. So you can use this for a very long time. Keep this. The pumpkin I used would make about enough to make 2 to 3 pumpkin pies. And I will put a link to my pumpkin pie video in the description below, so you guys can go watch that, see how to use this stuff to make a delicious pumpkin pie. So yeah, thanks you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more holiday baking videos, make sure you subscribe, like this video, share this video, tell all your friends. And yeah, thanks you guys so much for watching and have a wonderful day. Please remember to subscribe. Bye guys.